Hello everyone, this is Rattue 498 and this is a 1v1 commentary battle on the Pyramids map. I'm playing as Sweden. My build is 8 shooter cav, 4 lifeguard afoot, for 5 lines, 2 militia and a general staff. My shooter cav will have experience on them. My opponent is playing as Portugal. He has a pretty standard build, 5 lights, some line and 4 cav. So this is looking through my cavalry, moving forward on the flank. My opponent don't move, so I skip forward quite a bit, as I'm not prepared to run at him, so I walk my lines up. So that takes quite a while walking right the way across that map. So as you can see, I'm putting my cavalry on both flanks and my line through the centre. So quick overview, my opponent's moving his 5 lights up, and they're basically going to shoot the militia and then they're going to run away. So there's his lights here, I think they're cazadors they're called. So I've started running forward now I'm getting into range. So my men have just started running. As you see, he's going to take a shot and then he's going to try and run backwards. When this happens and people move like this, normally you'll find that they're in a group, and if you try and order them backwards they'll actually switch sides and go on the opposite side. So if you want to move your men backwards without that happening, take them out of the group before you move them backwards. So remove them from the group and then position them where you want them to go, and they'll go straight back. So as you can see now, he's run away, and my militia are going in for melee on the lights. So this is on the my left flank. As you see, I've got into range, and as you can see, the cavalry are just about to come straight through the back. You can see them in the distance, and here they come. There's 4 units of shooter cav there, all with an experience each. So they managed to get in and get a hit on the first unit. The second unit he squares up. So you obviously saw it just a little bit late. And basically now though, that's going to open up a whole period of time where his men aren't going to be able to fire, because they're going to be dealing with the cav, either in melee or having to square or whatever it is they're going to have to do. So on this side I've got my lifeguard afoot. I've got 4 lifeguard afoot on this side, so I'm going to win this flank in a line-to-line fight anyway. As the other side I wouldn't. The Portuguese line are better than the Spanish line. Sorry. So he sends a cav charge through, I form a square, and I send one of my cav units in to hold them up as well. After I've squared, I move my other 3 cav in as well to attack. I brought them away from the flank and brought them in behind one of my foot guard units, simply because of the fact that if I had charged them straight forward one of their lines, they would have got a decent shot off, and I didn't want that. So as you can see through the centre, basically the cavalry is just holding everything up while my lines will being able to shoot at him. And as you can see, he's routing away pretty quickly, unit by unit. They're all slowly routing away. So my cavalry, I constantly switch targets with them. I don't leave them stationary, same as I would lancers, simply because of the charge bonus. You're going to get it again and again and again. Also with shooter cav, if you're going to go in for melee, please do take your fire at will off, otherwise you're going to end up shooting a lot of your own horse, especially if you've got more than 1 unit. So I took my fire at will off before my shooter cav charged. So as you can see now, the battle's won at this point. I've still got pretty much all my lines left. The opponent's been routed.
Our men are running.
So now it's just basically a job of finishing off, sending the cav around to destroy all the ones that come back from routing and all the stragglers that are left behind. So as you can see, I'm just using my cav units to hit them, make them square up, stop them from running away or whatever, and basically just shooting them up when they're in square. So he can see a square. If you order your cavalry not to attack the square when they're in square, and either order them to run past it or order them to attack a unit near them, which they have to go through, they will 9 times out of 10 not actually attach to that square, and they can break it if you're lucky. So I've sped it up just to get on with it really, because this is really all finished a little while ago. And there's only a couple of units left. So my opponent was a guy from the USSR clan. It was a good game to him. Thank you for playing. I like Sweden. I especially like this build. I've tried it against a couple of Huntsman guys and it went really well. So this is a good build for Sweden. I don't particularly like rifles. I know some people like them, maybe one unit or two, but I don't particularly like rifles, so I don't take them. So when I come down to a army which has no lights, I'll just rush every time. As you see there, a bit of friendly fire. That's the reason basically you take your fire at will off. For some reason I'd have popped that back on, but that's the reason you do it, because I managed to rout away my cavalry unit in front there with my own cav unit. But good game to my opponent. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.